everybody. Again, we are talking with Muriel Heinke from Rockford Area Lutheran Ministries. Of course, a big supporter of Becca's Closet. We've been talking about all the homecoming dresses you guys have available. Now we have some longer ones out, and we want to emphasize, again, how important this is for so many girls out there who maybe feel like they can't go to a dance because they can't afford to look like all their friends.
Right, and really that is the whole purpose of Becca's Closet. The primary reason for it being in existence when young Rebecca Kurtman formed or had created the idea for it in Florida, that she saw the inequity of those girls who could go and do things and other girls who could not.
Yeah, I mean, it's crushing. I mean, high school's so hard anyway. You're already comparing yourself to everybody else. And
there's a lot of image stuff that's going on and so forth. So we really do want to get out the message to the community that this is a great place. You don't have to show proof of need. You just come, and if you need a dress for an event, we are there to help, and we have so much fun watching the girls model the dresses and see the expressions on their faces when they find just the right dress.
And dresses that they may not be able to afford while they're at the store.
That's right.
So you don't have to come in and prove you have a certain income or prove why you need a dress at all.
No, not at all. We just welcome people to come. It's so much fun. It's you know, if you're going to have a ministry, it should be fun. And this is really fun.
No questions asked.
No questions asked.
And also, I mean, like we think of like, oh, okay, somebody who comes from a family who's very low income would need this, but to be honest, these dresses are so expensive and times are so hard for so many families.
So many people still.
I'm sure more than half the girls out there, this would be really helpful.
Right. It's very helpful, and a lot of our girls, you know, have jobs, and then they're trying to get things for school and so forth. This is just really gives them a help, a boost up.
You don't have to feel like, oh, I'm not on the lowest possible
Everybody
rung, so
comes.
I don't qualify.
Right.
Everyone, it's open to everyone.
Right.
Let's talk about some of these dresses.
So this is a really lovely dress, and you were talking about how it's shaded on down.
I like, the different shading is really
it's
pretty.
very, very pretty. And I would see a girl wearing something like this for homecoming.
Yeah. It's so cute.
It's just fun to do that. So I'm going to just move this a little bit. This is a classic dress. Shimmery, but what I like about
That's gorgeous. This is like Vanna White dress.
Yeah, it is. It starts light gray and goes down to a darker gray, and
which you know is very slimming because the darker color is going to look slimming where you need it. That's genius.
Of course.
I see why they did that.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Now this is, you know, this is a 7/8, or at least we're guessing that, and we want to emphasize also that we make every effort to have larger size dresses for girls who can't do this. Lots of us can't do this. And I have one dress, it's almost long, but it just gives an idea.
It's that's darling.
It's about cocktail length, and it's a little bit larger size, and we have quite a few dresses that would fit this bill as well. So
that is so pretty.
It's very pretty, very classic, and I did want people to see that as well.
Well, and you said you have from the very large to the very small, because there are people on the other end of the spectrum who, you know, can't even fit in like a junior size. So
right, we have zeros.
Too. Yeah.
I don't think there were zeros when I was a young girl, but
you know what, from all sizes, everyone just wants the same thing. They all want to be able to be accepted and wear something that's fashionable.
And it really is, and we talked a little bit about this earlier, it really is about image, and young teens, young teen girls, it's all about how you look, and you know, putting on a beautiful dress just changes everything.
Oh my gosh.
It changes posture. You know, you can see a young girl come in with one kind of posture and put the dress on, and her posture changes, her face changes. It's just, it's so good for self-image, and we need to help young girls with that.
And it's not about vanity at all. It's just about feeling confident about yourself, you know?
Yes.
That's great. We have a special dress hiding under here. We hid it for the end because it's so amazing. I thought it would be distracting.
We're going to have to flip this around because otherwise it's going to tip over.
You're going to have a hard time getting this out of my hands when you leave.
Yeah,
this
I know.
Rainbow
I can see that already.
Gown is to die for. I'm obsessed
fun?
with it. So where did you get this dress, and why do you still have it? Oh, well, because you haven't opened yet. That one's going to go on day one, I'm sure.
Well, actually, it came in, I think, at the end of the season for prom season.
That is so pretty.
And one of the girls who was working regularly at Becca's Closet as a volunteer just kept looking at that dress, and I suspect she's going to come back and try it on again.
Yeah.
So it's probably only there because of maybe it didn't fit somebody, but it was a real hit. just a real hit.
It's almost like somebody took a wedding dress and dipped it in a snow cone, is what it reminds me of.
There you go. There you go. We should write that description for it.
Beautiful. So again, you guys open starting this Saturday, and
That's
then
right.
girls can come in any Saturday from now through
October 20th.
Okay. Oh, which
Yes.
was my sister's birthday.
Well, there you are.
Which makes it easy for me to remember and nobody else. That didn't help anybody. But
okay.
for, you know, that's about 2 months.
Yes, and by that time, the homecoming dances are mostly over. And if people want to donate dresses, this is a great time to do that. And if we have a minute, if I could just run through where they can do that. Okay, so we have several churches, several Lutheran churches that are accepting dresses. Christ Lutheran, which is on East Riverside on the way to Belvedere. Grace Lutheran in Loves Park on Grand Avenue. And Lutheran Church of the Good Shepherd itself takes dresses.
Okay.
And people can, pardon me, can check with the office or by email about that.
Okay.
I'm always pleased the Harlem Roscoe Fire Station takes them, and they love to take them.
Nice.
It's really fun.
Okay.
And then we also have the postal shops, the one in Edgebrook and the one on South Perryville.
Oh, sure.
Those folks are so nice about taking dresses, and the people who go to pick them up will walk out with armloads.
That's
so
great.
we are really grateful to everyone who has allowed us to use them as a dropping off point. And now's a good time to be checking your closets and donating your dresses and shoes and accessories and all the bling.
And it can be any formal dress. It doesn't have to be like a prom dress. Like, I'm actually thinking of a dress that I wore to a wedding a couple of years ago. It's like a cocktail dress. And I'm like, that would be great for you guys, and I never wear it. You know, I mean, anybody can just bring something in. It's so simple.
That's right. And actually, we do get bridal dresses, not gowns, but bridesmaids dresses.
Sure.
And a lot of them are workable. You know, some look really bridesmaidy, and they probably wouldn't go on the racks. But
a lot of them are getting cuter these days.
yes,
though.
they are. Yes, they are. So lots of opportunities, all to make it possible for young women in our whole area, and they do come from all over, not just Rockford, to have an opportunity to go to a dance and enjoy themselves and feel good about themselves. And Rockford Area Lutheran Ministries and all of our member churches are just delighted to be able to provide this service to the community.
That's so great and such a great cause. We want to put the information up for you one more time. For more information, you can call the number on your screen there, or send them an email, ralmmail@aol.com. We do need to take a quick break, but we'll have this for you again at the end of the show if you missed any of this information. Thank you so much. This was so much fun.
Thank you. We'd love to come.